my friends, and welcome to my first empties of 2017. I've decided I'm going to number them instead of have them by the month this year. I just am not sure how this year's going to play out, and I just can't, I don't like to hold myself to a schedule if I'm not positive I can commit to it, you know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna we're gonna, mix things up this year. So I have a lot in here because it's been quite some time. Some things I'll spend some time on, and some things I'm just, whoops, sorry, I probably just hit the camera. I'm just going to go, and I may come through some things and be like, it's not important, I'm not gonna talk about them. So let's just see what goes on in here. And I can't even attempt to organize this. That's how full it is. It's been a little while. First off, I've talked about these before. By the way, also, I am not going to keep track monetarily wise. It was fun to do last year, but it's a lot of extra work. I don't really, it kind of gave me a feel for how much I can really be using up in a year if I'm paying attention and using my products. So it was a good experiment/experience for me. And I know some of you guys really enjoyed it as well, but I'm not going to be doing it this year. And probably what I will list below will be things that I feel like you might actually want to go take a look at. I'm not going to list everything below anymore. I just feel like it's too much. There's too much stuff down there for you guys to look at. So if you want me to continue to list everything, let me know and I'll go back to doing that. Okay. Joico Body Luxe conditioner and shampoo. I really do still like these. I've been using these for years and years and years. I am switching off, trying some other things right now, but I'm sure that in the future I will repurchase these. A little coughing fit. That is what I feel like is going to be the most important information, is whether I would purchase something again or not. And that's probably what is most value added in these videos. Okay. Bath & Body Works hand soaps. The foaming kind is what I like. Dancing Waters is one of my favorite, particularly in the guest room. It seems to be a good sort of unisex scent. Really like that. I will continue to purchase that. The Vitafusion Power C, this is the vitamin C that I take. I'm just showing you this to say, remember that if it tells you that you need to take 2 a day, that doesn't mean take 2 at the same time, because your body can only absorb so much. So take 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Just my little helpful hint. Went through another Quo luxury cotton pads. These are the round ones. Quo is only available in Canada. I thankfully have not only friends there, but a gal that works within my company that lives there. And so I send her stuff. She gives me the hookup. It's awesome. All right, Trader Joe's body butter. This is the coconut one. You guys know how I love this. Let's just take a moment to smell it. I can actually smell a little bit today. This has the flip top lid. I love, 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 love this, and will absolutely repurchase that. No, I was going to say Pumpkin Joe's. No, Trader Joe's pumpkin body butter. I really like this. This one seems to be a tad thicker and a little bit trickier to, get to work into your skin, but it still lasts just as long. The scent lasts just as long. It's really, really nice. Just a lovely sort of fall winter scent. Absolutely will repurchase that. Okay, I have, and this will maybe clear things out a little bit, 4 candles. So the first two I want to talk about are these two. These, on the recommendation of Kristin321, which if you've not checked her out, please do. I will list her below. I can tell you what these scents are. Nope, I cannot. They don't say it. One was pumpkin and one was like cranberry something or other. But these are the mainstays from Walmart 3-wick candles. These are just as good as the Bath & Body Works 3 wicks, which is exactly what Kristen had said. And they are, I don't know, I can't remember if they're like $3.33 or $4.45. Anyway, they're much less expensive and you don't have to wait for some crazy sale. It's a candle, people. I need to tell myself this on a regular basis. It's just a candle. Okay, this was one that my friend Paul had sent to me for Christmas last year, and we burned it. It took so long to burn. Smells so good. This is buttered maple sugar candle, and I think, yes, it's from Bob Evans. And we don't have Bob Evans around here that I'm aware of, maybe in Milwaukee. But I loved this, and it burned really well. It burned very cleanly, as you can see. I didn't have to trim the wicks on these. This one was a 2-wick, and that's how far it went down. This was great. It was absolutely awesome. Thank you again, Paul. Now, I've had this issue with a couple of these candles. So this is a Candle by Victoria candle, you can see. It doesn't seem to matter how much I trim these wicks, they still get kind of smoky like this. So I may contact her and see if she has any suggestions for me. I have one more from her. I love the scents, and they don't, you know how the Bath & Body Works ones, when they get like this and are really, you can see that sort of thing, they smell like they're burned. These don't smell like they have that burnt smell at all. This one was in, yes, fresh, fresh laundry. Love a fresh scent. Sometimes I just want to go away from all the sweet and bakery stuff and have just a really nice fresh scent. This was awesome. I highly recommend that fragrance. I may look into if she has that in one of those Tarte things. I'm going to start using those Tarte things. I'll be working from home more often than not, so I think I want to start burning like Scentsies and Tartes and that sort of thing. Anyway, Snow Angel, this only comes around once a year, and this is by Philosophy. It's just such a lovely, it says Sweet Fallen Snow. I don't think it actually, you know, it says what the notes are in this or anything, but if you've ever used this, you know, it's just, it is a lovely, wintry sort of fresh but wintry, warm scent. Absolutely love it. I have a few more yet to go through on that one. Those were the ones that came in the kit that Emily sent to me. Went through another one, the Kirkland makeup wipes. I will keep repurchasing these. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Went through another Camp Cosmetics Milk Cleanser. I have actually purchased the CeraVe cleanser again, that hydrating cleanser, just to change things up a little bit. The Camp Cosmetics Toner, went through one of those. Love that. I'm already in another one. And then, of course, that rolled all the way across the room. The Camp Cosmetics Eye Tonic. I am going to be trying the Algenist eye renewal balm, and so I'll let you guys know about that. RIP lashes from Mosquito. These are the ones in Lash Name Desire that I damaged. I thought I had them in here so that I could show you, but apparently I do not. Another Quo cotton pad. I love those. You guys are so good. I wish, and I've tried just about every one in the States. I've not found one that's anywhere near as good. Bioderma, went through Bioderma. I use that just to remove my eye makeup on those Quo pads. I really love that. I will absolutely continue to purchase that. Okay, I have a few hair things. I have the Perfect Hair Day shampoo. I've said this before when I had the conditioner in here, I think. I really like this. I would give serious consideration. I just feel like I need to change things up with my hair lately, and I don't know. It's all one length, and I feel like I need to put layers back in. I'm not necessarily happy with it currently. I don't know. I'm in hair turmoil. First world problems. Okay, here's something I did not like and will not finish it. This is the Living Proof Flex Shaping Hairspray. It says for damp and dry hair, which is interesting. Brushable styling, shape setting, multitasking. No, this holds nothing. I don't know what it does. It just puts kind of a lovely scent on your hair, and other than that, it does nothing. This is the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. This is what I used before I'm going to put a curling iron in my hair. I love this. Currently, I have the Kenra Hot Spray, I think it's something. It's in a pump versus an aerosol. No. I'm suffering through that because it was expensive, but I do not appreciate it. This is not the little mini travel size. It's not the ginormous size. It's the in-between size that I use for like weekends away when I'm not flying. The Tresemme Tray 2 Hairspray. Will repurchase. Love that. I tried a sample of the Monat. I think it's Monat. Shampoo and conditioner that Lisa SEO9 had sent to me, and I did really like this. You know, unfortunately, when I was trying it, it was when I was really sick with the flu, and there's something new, me sick. So I felt like I really liked it, but I may have to give, you know, the full size a shot in order to really determine whether I liked it or not. So that may be something coming up this year. A couple more skincare things. This I cut open, and I've mentioned this in a couple of videos now, favorites and a haul and everything. This is the Bioderma Nourishing Cream, and this is available now at Beautylish. It wasn't, and now it shows up in their new products. One of my subscribers told me that, so thank you. And this is just really good right now in the dead of winter. This was too much for me moisturizer-wise in the summer, but I absolutely love this. And I don't know, I can't really show you too much, but this is about the size of it. And how many ounces is it? Doesn't say. It says 40 ml, and I get this on Amazon, Beautylish, wherever. If you are having really dry issues, give this a shot. It really kind of saved the day for me. I went through another one of these. I love these. So my friends Jackie and Hannah had found a bunch of these because I can't find them here. Sent them out to me and I'm working through them. This is the Lip Drench, and this is the one in Eucalyptus. I'm sure there's lots of choppy editing due to my coughing. My apologies. This, of all of the flavors, Eucalyptus is my least favorite, which is why I used it first. It just has a little bit of mintiness to it, and I don't find it to be quite as hydrating, believe it or not, as all of the rest of them. But that's what I use at night. It's the last thing I put on before I go to sleep. See what I mean? Like, I'll zhuzh my hair, and then it gets all flat. Ugh, it's frustrating. Anyway, this was the Skin, S-K-Y-N, Icelandic Relief Eye Cream. I did really like this. There's not a lot of product in here for what this costs. There's like 3.97 grams or 0.14 ounces. And I think it's $20 some. So there's not a lot of product in here, but I did like it. A couple brushes in here that I'm throwing out because they won't stop shedding. And this makes me really sad. I think I just got a bad one because everybody else that got this brush loves this. This is the Kat Von D like powder brush, but I'm telling you, no, I won't be able to get. I pulled the other day. When I used it, I had hairs all over me. I just think I got a bum one, so I'm gonna toss it because I do not like dealing with shedding. And then the other one that just started shedding, and I don't. Can you see that? This is my It Cosmetics 110 brush. I did really like this brush, but I'm disappointed. It's very early in its life. I've only had it a couple of years for it to be shedding, so I'm kind of disappointed by that. All right, the rest of this is makeup, some that I'm tossing and some that I've used up. I kind of went through one of my 2 blush drawers and cleaned out a bunch, kept a bunch, so sort of a little declutter. I have some that I'm giving away and that sort of thing. And then I started going down to my next drawer. Didn't go through that, but I did go through my cream blushes, and there are ones I just need to get rid of. One that makes me so sad is the NARS blush in Penny Lane. I just love this, but there's just, I can barely get anything. This was such a good combo with luster. You put this on, then luster on top. It was awesome, but sadly that needs to go. And then 3 that I will back to MAC, don't worry, there are 3 cream blushes that I've had for so long. One is in Brit Wit, and they not only are they not quite as right as they once were, they don't smell right either. So time to let them go. And I don't really buy cream blushes anymore, you'll be glad to know. Brit Wit was one that I really liked. Lillicent, I can remember buying this, I think because of Makeup Geek, if I remember right. And then Posy, I can remember buying this because of Candy Johnson. So those I'm going to set to this side so that I back to MAC those. So back to MAC is the MAC Pro Longwear. I worked through one of those, and I don't remember if this was before the end of the year or not, quite honestly. I think it was before the end of the year, so it does not count for this year. I used my beloved Pro Glow in shade 202. I will absolutely repurchase this. I was just kind of looking to see some of the things I didn't say whether I would repurchase it or not, but I think you could get the drift if I didn't say it, so I apologize. So again, L'Oreal Pro Glow 202 Creamy Natural. I will absolutely 100% repurchase this. Marc Jacobs in Blacker. I would repurchase this if for some reason I couldn't get the Sephora Cream of the Nile, but I really think for now, and you know, I've just repurchased another one that I have that I'll show in a haul here fairly soon. But that Sephora Queen of the Nile, the Inner Rin Gel Liner, works close enough to this that it's not worth the $20 some that this is when that one sells for $8. So I will not repurchase that currently. This is a little mini size. I have a bunch of these little mini sizes of the Lancome Genifique. Love, love, love that serum. I have the full size one, you know, on my counter, you know, on my vanity in my bathroom, and I use it every night, and so I'm so thankful. I had a subscriber sent me a bunch of these little ones, and I travel with those, so it's awesome. Very, very, very thankful for that. Again, in case you missed it, I have not done an empties apparently since I finished this. This was the Maybelline Bad to the Bronze. All done. I probably could have really scraped some more out of there, but I mean, let's be real. I powered through that for a good couple of years. So that is done. I have a liner in here that I'm tossing. This completely dried out, which is sad because I really did like it. The Clinique and Intense Aubergine. I just can't. I cannot get any product there. And you can see I used all but that much of it. So I did a pretty good job on that. I have too many liners, let's be real. This one I'll be saving because this was part of my use it up for this year. This is the Mary Kay bronzer. It was just in light medium. That is all used up. I even had like the little crumbs. I broke those up and would still try to apply them. I loved this bronzer. When I go through some more, I would absolutely repurchase this. It was smooth. It blended nicely. It was a good color for, you know, lighter to medium skin tones. I really liked that. Hands down, would repurchase that. I did save this, by the way. This is the little soap. I talked about this in my yearly favorites. From Valley Green Naturals. It's the Glycerin Raw Soap, I think is what it was called. Loved this. I would repurchase that in a heartbeat. I totally just knocked the thing that my camera's on, and my camera went, whew. Anyway. I would absolutely and will repurchase this in the future, just not quite yet. And lastly is a mascara that I have gone through. I'm going to try to do, you know, a couple a month here or there as I go through them. This is the one from Limelight by Elcom. And I did like it, but I just can't stand these kind of brushes. It's too big for me anyway, for my eyes. So that's what I'm talking about here. This brush is too big to really get in and get all of those lashes. And, you know, this is the kind of brush that makes you look like you have 4 lashes all of a sudden. It like clumps them all together. And if I could get it separated out, you know, with like my little tool thing from Sony or whatever, then it wasn't so bad, but it just was not my favorite. So I would not purchase this one again. And I did purchase this. And those, my friends, are my empties. So I know there was quite a lot. It was kind of a built up and, you know. But I hope that you enjoyed that. I know it's a little bit rapid fire. I'm going to try to not do that. That's one of the things I want to do. If for some reason even if it's only been a couple weeks and I have a bunch, I want to just sit down and film. And I didn't want to be locked into, well, it's not the end of January yet. You can't film your empties. So this was the end of empties #1 for 2017. I hope you enjoyed. At this point, you've seen a couple of videos already with this eye look and face look. So I'll just make sure I have it all listed below for you rather than speak it out to you again. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.